Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda. Today we have Dylan Storey with us. Hi, Dylan. Nice to
Marty.
see you.
Yeah, nice
You've
to
been
see
with
you.
us before, but playing with other folks.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have you on your own. Doing
Yeah, I
your own
don't think
thing.
I've been up here doing my own stuff, have I?
No. Who have you played with? With Reb, I think.
Reb, yeah.
And some other folks. It's been
probably a couple of times with Reb, I
think
think.
so. Yeah. Yeah. So you've got an EP coming out.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me the name of it.
Phobos And Deimos, which means
Yes.
fear and loathing
Ah.
in Latin. But it's actually the name of the two moons of Mars.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because I know at some point you were working at the
Observatory. Yeah, I used to do that. I still have a bit to do with them. Going every now and then. I'm still very interested in astronomy.
Obviously, has impacted your music as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So, Fear and Loathing. Was there a particular reason why that struck you as an appropriate title for this EP?
Not really. I mean,
Just
maybe it.
cool?
Yeah, it was a cool name. It's moons of Mars, you know. It's a bit spacey.
Fair
It's a
enough.
bit. There's not really a space theme to the recordings at all. Maybe just a general nerd theme.
Right. Okay. Well, I can go with that.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with Hunter S. Thompson either.
No.
All right. Well, there goes everything. All righty. So, whereabouts did you record this? At your own place, or?
Well, I recorded the drums and bass at Tom Broom's studio.
Right.
With Tom Broom playing drums and Chris Marshall playing bass. Basically, the rhythm section of the Milltones.
Right.
Sort of an opportunity that came up, and he had all the studio set up and had a free day, and I'd been talking to Millie, and she said, "Oh, yeah, they're all there ready to go." I was like, "Okay, well, let's see how it goes."
And it went well.
Went really well, yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So, how many tracks on the EP?
5.
And we're going to hear 3 of them today?
Yeah, we'll knock out 3 of them for
All
you.
right. Well, the first one is called The Simple Things. What are you going to tell me about that one?
It's probably a little bit yacht rocky.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, it's a bit kind of dreamy, psychedelic kind of thing.
Nothing wrong with that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
The lyrics, I don't know what they mean. I was expressing something at the time when they came out, but I don't really have a coherent answer of what it was.
I like honesty. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely lyrics that say something. You know, that's not nonsense, but
could say anything to anyone, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. It's open for interpretation. All right. Well, let's give it a listen. We'll hear you sing. And who's playing with you today?
I've got Logan Compain on the drums.
Right.
Jared Cahy on the bass. Brendan Morrow on the keys. And Jared and Brendan will also be singing some backing vocals, and I've got Dave Kahn on whatever he wants to play
Plays all
at the
sorts of
time.
things,
Yeah,
Well, that's an all-star cast.
we'll see what he pulls out.
Let's see what they sound like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please believe me when I tell you I lie about a lot of things, and we have been a bit unstable. That energy is smothering. When I told you I was weightless, I never meant to stress you out. And I've been flying under the radar, seeking out each place of doubt. Talk about the easy things. We only think about the easy things. We're only wishing for the simple things. We only dream about the simple things. Thinking I would not get wet, and I don't tell you about my problems, 'cause that might place me in your debt. When I told you I curious. It felt like I had crossed a line. And in the morning when the light came back, it seemed just like the perfect crime. We only talk about the easy things. We only think about the easy things. We're only wishing for the simple things. We only dream about the simple things. Talk about the easy things. We only think about the easy things. We're only wishing for the simple things. We only dream about the simple things.
All right, we're back here with Dylan Storey. We just heard The Simple Things from the new EP, Phobos and Deimos.
Phobos and Deimos.
Yes, all right, it's going to be
I
something.
think fear and loathing is just a loose translation. It's more
Yeah,
fear
I like
and
that.
hatred. Anxiety, I think. Fear and anxiety.
Is there a lot of anxiety in your music?
Oh, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not sort of overtly, consciously, but probably, yeah, if you scratch the surface,
Right.
there's a bit of anxiety there.
I mean, you've been doing your own thing for quite a while, but also doing everybody else's thing.
Yeah, I haven't been doing my own thing for a while. I used to, but yeah, but mainly
So
playing with Reb, playing with Bond Street Bridge, and playing with doing other things, playing covers.
Yep, and you do some wicked covers. I heard you do Kashmir once. It was awesome.
Yeah, we did Kashmir, yeah.
And when you do covers, I mean, it's good fun and all that, but does it kind of add to what you do on your own? Do you kind of learn from them?
Yes and no. It can take a lot of attention and time away from doing originals. And, you know, I'm pretty knackered after playing a covers gig.
Right.
But then it helps me invest in gear, and it's really helped my rhythm guitar playing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just being able to hold down a rhythm. You got to really have it down for the covers, and so yeah, yes and no. I've had to, like winter when there's not much covers on, then that's when I find time to do the recordings sort of thing.
Well, it's definitely winter now. The rain is pouring down.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear it. So we better get to the next song. This is called Season Mary. What's this one about?
Season Mary. It's actually just someone's name that I read in a newspaper article on Stuff or the Herald or something, and I was like, that's a cool name. Is that someone's name? Yeah, it is. And it's just I don't know who they are. Well, I've actually looked them up since, but I went out to take my kids to school after that, and the name just kept going through my head, Season Mary, and then suddenly a melody emerged and a concept, and I got home and recorded it, and yeah, then
And there it is.
became a song.
Excellent. Let's give it a listen.
Season Mary, I'd be happy to stay if you want it that way. There's a tear in my heart for you. Season Mary, I'd be happy to be what you want me to be if there's ever a part for two and the moon is right. And I see you with your long-term lover, enigmatic cover in the prisons of your smile. My wheels turn over and then over begins to dry. Season Mary, I'd be happy to stay if you want it that way. There's a tear in my heart for you. Season Mary, I'd be happy to be what you want me to be if there's ever a part for two and the tide is right. And I freeze here, static conversation, attic in the basement as the parchment starts to dry. And I seize it, never to recover, the legend and the mother that stays hidden in your style. January, February, August right on through to July. Season Mary, I'd be happy to stay if you want it that way. There's a tear in my heart for you. Season Mary, I'd be happy to be what you want me to be if there's ever a part for two and the mood is right.
Alrighty, we're here with Dylan Storey here at the 13th floor. Dylan's got a new EP coming out. We've heard 2 songs from it already. So when you go to put together an EP, what is your plan? I mean, is there like, you're going to tour, you're going to do promo, is it all laid out in front of you, or are you just kind of winging it?
I don't have a plan, Marty.
No?
No.
Oh, man.
I've got this band together to play these songs, and we're doing a release gig.
Yeah. When's the release gig?
This Thursday, the 15th,
Oh, cool.
at the Wine Cellar.
We better hurry up and get this edited then.
Yeah.
When's the EP out?
That same day.
On the 15th?
Yep.
Yep, we definitely got to hurry.
So, apart from putting it live on Spotify,
That's it, huh?
that's basically it.
Is there any physical copies of it?
I've pressed 40.
On vinyl or?
No, just on CD. Yeah, just as kind of promo things, I guess. I'll sell them at the gig.
Yeah.
My mum will buy 5.
Yeah.
And then I'll have 35 left to use as placemats or something.
Yeah, they'll come in handy. And just the one gig, or are you going to be playing around the country?
Not doing a tour, no.
No? Just
No.
eking it out. Just sticking it out there, see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. Something might come along.
Yeah. So the final song that we're going to hear is called Land and Sea.
Yeah.
Where does that one come from?
Again, it's kind of indistinct.
Right?
The lyrics, I guess, kind of paint a picture rather than mean something directly. Mm-hmm. It's got nothing to do with actual land and actual sea, I guess.
Just a jumping off point, huh?
Yeah, and it's a kind of a mid-tempo song. A lot of what I've been doing in this project was inspired by a band called Midlake.
Oh yeah, from Texas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is funny because they ended up mixing the album.
Oh really?
Mixing the songs, yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Didn't I? I put it in the press release.
I was supposed to read that?
Yeah.
Crap. All right. So how did you get Midlake to mix your album?
Well, I'd tracked the rhythm section with Tom Broom, and then I'd done everything else at my place.
Right.
And then I was thinking, well, how am I going to mix it? So I'd approached a few people here, but everyone was kind of busy, and so I had a thought. I was having a think about what music's inspired me. What do I really love? And I was like, I wonder what Midlake are up to. And so I looked them up. It turns out they're running a studio in Denton, Texas.
Right.
And so I sent them a message, and I put a link to my pre-mixed demos, and almost immediately got a very enthusiastic response back saying, yeah, we love that. I'd love to. It was the drummer Mackenzie.
Right.
I'd love to I'd love to mix that, he said. And he said, I've got all these different projects on, you know, he's a session drummer and he's doing things with various people, so he was off on different projects. He said, well, I'll do it in between stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that suits me fine. So it actually took about 2 or 3 months by the time we got it finished, yeah.
Man.
No, a lot of it was my fault. I'd send files with errors in them. I think he was used to working with dudes who would send him something flawless.
Right. Oh well.
And
But
yeah,
so you're happy with the results?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was great. He really brought it to life. And
so is Lake still an ongoing concern as a band?
not really.
Yeah.
They're all doing different things. The second singer, Eric, he's got his own solo project now,
Right.
which Mackenzie is playing in, and they're touring around with that.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know. There's a big fan base out there on the internet.
Yeah.
Just waiting for them to get together.
Yep, that's true. Well, bring them over here, and then you can tour with them and turn it into a thing.
Well, yeah, that would be great.
That's the plan. All right.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we're going to hear Land and Sea, which is not about the land nor the sea.
Can be if you want it to be.
But we urge everyone to stream, download, or buy, or do whatever anybody does with the new EP.
Yeah, do what you do with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy one of my 40 CDs.
Take them off your mom.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, thanks for coming by. Thanks, band, for doing the thing. Let's listen.
Emits from your station, every breast. Well, I'm in orbit to escape the honest culprit, and I speed over land and sea. And I play underhanded, destroy on command, and I speed over land and sea. The right combination, I have the means, I have the motivation, but I've been drawn, well, I've been quartered, I'm just a lamb to the slaughter, but I speed over land and sea. And I play underhanded, destroy on command, and I speed over land and sea. With these thoughts put in motion, they seem to spawn the most ridiculous notions. But I've been halved, I've been divided, I've come apart so unrequited.